Hello, hello, hello. We hopefully have internet. We'll see, I guess. Time to get our map up and going a little bit. And then something is wrong with my map. Okay, there we go. Just got a little off track. Okay. So what are we doing today? We're gonna clear the... I think this is the final quest for Tatarasuna on Kananazuka. Then we have another Serie Island quest for Neko, probably. And lastly, we need to talk to Kama about Tsurumi Island. Then we have to clear the last little bit of the Chasm, because we only have a tiny bit left of the map to explore. So I need to unlock this teleport point and then go over here and finish this off. So that is on the agenda for today. That's what we're doing. Let's see if we get it all done before I fall asleep. I'm so tired today for some reason. Okay, Xavier, are we done? The purification device, backup components, a map of our route, and the data from our beacons. I believe that's everything. Hold on. Let me check my memo and see if anything is missing. Beacon data route. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. My apologies. This is my first time entering this area. Usually my realm is logistics and data, and at the most I would operate machines remotely. I'm really in over my head this time. It's like trying to drive a duck up a ramp. Have you ever heard that, Leo is saying? It basically means asking someone to do something beyond their ability. Though I'm not sure what's so difficult about getting a duck up a ramp. Ah, ducks. Such elegant, gentle creatures. The sight of them gliding silently along the mirror sheen waters of Fontaine comes to mind most strikingly at this moment. Alright, let's go. If this device works normally, it should be able to constantly purify the Tatarigami energy in a small area around it. This way, we should be able to enter the disaster zone area. We'll stick to our previous plan. You deal with the Fatui, and I'll deal with the Mikage furnace. Let's go. Okay. So, where do they want us? Okay, go close to the Mikage furnace. Now, here's the question. Is it... I think it might be... below. Well, it's not really pointing it out. No, it's up there. Okay. Whale. Seriously? Random. Okay. Oh, good heavens. This is my first time entering this sort of place without any protective measures. Still, we actually made it here, so that is good. In fact, it's great. Almost beyond my estimations. Sure you weren't setting them too low? This was as high as my estimations could go for this 11th hour solution. In my estimation, this cobbled together fellow here should have failed us halfway through. Afterward, I would have been rendered unconscious by the Tatarigami energy. Well, either that or because I'd have scared myself silly. Either way, I kept a small piece of paper in my right trouser pocket. As long as you follow those steps, you'd be able to take me to safety outside. Wait, did I tell you about that piece of paper? Not at all. Right. Well, never mind. Now you know. Alright, I'll check the device one more time, and then we can continue. Ugh, curses, curses! What happened? It seems like we're now missing about 1, 2, 3 components. They're not key parts, so the device is still working. But if we wish to proceed, we'll have to find a way to get them back. These components should still be on the path we took here. Please help me look for them. I'll be waiting here. Got it. I'll leave it up to you then. I'll be waiting for you here. Seriously. Ah, you're back. Have you found all the components? I did. Bravo! Right. I shall repair it immediately. Let me see. This component goes here. That should do the trick. Whew. Let's continue onward. I know of a spot that shall be most ideal for our final check. A final check? This is both the key step and our proudest moment as a team. Any product must undergo a final phase of tests before it can be released into the market. I mean, those 3 components did come loose earlier. If we don't check the device again, I cannot help but feel uneasy. Alright, let's proceed. Okay. I mean, you are worrying more, but that's alright. Alright, now, where to next? Oh crap, that's way the heck over there. Oh, please. Nah. This is where we're conducting our final check. Nothing dropped this time. Right. Okay, good. Seems not. Indeed, this is the place. Let's turn our purification device up to full strength right here. However, I must warn you that it can get just a teensy bit noisy when operating at full power. I believe that this might displease our Fatui friends about the Mikage furnace ever so slightly. Do you understand what I mean? I'll take care of them. Indeed, an excellent division of labor. Now, allow me to start it up. Let the final check begin. And here we are. So, who do we have? Okay, just you. Excuse you?
Surrender and I'll be gentle. Don't be a killjoy.
Terra Smash!
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
You can't run.
Yup.
Miscalculated.
Hey!
Let's end this quickly.
Leave it all to me. Let it rain.
Terra Smash! Quake!
Would you die
Steady
already?
as stone.
Let's end this quickly. I guess
Oh, enemy reinforcements? Oh.
Come a little closer. Purging transgressions. I'll race you there. Mirror images. No escape. Out of my society belongs to ice and snow.
Those lawless lunatics. Try them in court, I say. Try them! Where were you hiding that whole time? Almost same spot. But let's get back on topic. According to the data, the beacon in my hand just gathered, the energy level in this area has fallen greatly. Based on the current state of our device and its performance, I would say it passes the final check. Now, we can truly get down to business. Come, let's head to the spot where the real work can begin. It's time to finish this. Okay. Bottom of the Mikage furnace. Please don't. Dang it.
Where are you?
No, thank you. This is the spot. The part of the Mikage furnace that stores the core is right above us. My data also indicates that the concentration of Tadarigami energy here is also the highest. As long as this area can be settled, the Mikage furnace's systems can start running again, and which will return everything to normal. Finally, we're at this step. I must say, I'd quite have liked to use my film camera to record our actions here. It's a shame that you can't. It's alright, I can find some people to reenact the event that transpired here. The name of this film? Now I've heard that Inazumans often call their stories something something tales. As such, a fitting name for this film would be Tatara Tales? Bravo, yes, Tatara Tales, it should be. Alright then, you know the drill, traveler. I'll handle the Fatui, and I'll deal with the Mikage furnace. Haha, this exchange between us will surely become an iconic moment in the film. We'll start the device once you're ready. Then, let us give Tatara Tales the perfect ending it deserves. Okay. I think I'm going to pull out Barbara.
We can do this.
For this, go ahead and start.
no slacking off. Not breaking a sweat.
things up a little.
Oh, challenge failed. I guess the purification device took too much damage. Alright, let's grab this. That was a butterfly. I want the electric random. Thank you. Alright, so you.
Put your back into it. Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break yet.
I must leave no stone unturned.
No slacking off.
Time to clean up.
Oh man. Alright, well, Barbara is not the right choice then. I need to get rid of that healer, so we're gonna have to use Kaya.
Oh, I'm looking for.
Get it.
Freeze!
Breaking a sweat.
Steady as stone.
This should be just as bad.
Damn it!
No one escapes my sight.
That is absolutely not what I wanted to do. Let's give ourselves a little bit of... Alright.
This moment will be frozen.
Ugh. Dang it. Alright, how am I supposed to do this?
Dodge this!
Try not to enjoy.
Cool it!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Yeah, you need to die. There.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Damn it. That was closer.
Cool it.
Yep.
Dodge this.
No one escapes my sight. Steady as stone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
As a dutiful maid would.
No slacking off.
Someone needs.
Cool it.
Oh my god, seriously?
Frostbite.
Dodge this. Freeze. Don't push your luck.
Time to fulfill my duty.
Hey, go Baron! I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this.
You. Yeah, that asshole.
Crisp.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Let it rain.
There. One down. One fatso down.
Cool it.
It isn't time for a break.
Leave it all to me.
Freeze.
You're in for a little shock.
Breaking a sweat.
You're in for a
Cool it.
Come a little closer.
No
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
You don't get frostbite.
No escape. Time to clean up.
Oh god, seriously? Just die already.
Try not to enjoy the.
What's the hurry? Dodge this. Don't push your luck. I'm getting tired of this game.
Steady as stone.
Where's that bitch? You need to die. Where is she? Where is she? Ah.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Free. This doesn't look good.
Would you all just die?
Out of my sight. I must must leave no stone unturned. Got you. Mirror images. That's going back in the wash. Steady as stone. Ugh, I missed a spot. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this.
Get him! Not so hard!
Freeze.
Don't be such a brute.
Oh no, I'm gonna ruin my gloves.
No one escapes my sight!
Dodge this.
That first fight was imp. I hate those stupid big guys. And those frozen Sisson mages are just too annoying. There. It's finally over. The Mikage furnace should have resumed operation. Let's head to the top and see what the situation is like. All right.
This world is...
All right, do I need you? Well, at least now we can explore this area without having to deal with all the electrical nonsense. And that was the whole point. The Tatarigami has thinned out so much as to be harmless. Looks like the Mikage furnace is back in business. Though I think you should repair the Mikage furnace. If those Fatui want to get their hand on the Tatarigami energy, the only way they can do it now is to use those cannons to fire on the Mikage furnace directly. But since that would be tantamount to an act of war, I doubt they would do that, no matter how insane they might be. Let's hope so. Regardless, the Mikage furnace is safe for now, so neither we nor the island's treasures are about to get blown sky high anytime soon. I'm looking forward to watching Tatara Tales. Ha! I'll be sure to do justice to your image through the film. I might also have to hone my craft a little by making a few short films. But of course, this is all talk for later. That soldier named Tarnosuke promised me commensurate remuneration for completing this task. Let's return now and claim our commensurate remuneration from our fine soldier friend. The Mikage furnace is back to normal already, huh? Oh, you already know? Your deeds of the Mikage furnace have already been reported to me. Why didn't you help out more directly? I cannot take any action without orders from Sir Hanbei. All right. I imagine that our good man here must have had his fair share of troubles, what with having a superior who values rigorous process so highly and all. What's more, I expect that our previous actions only went over so smoothly due to the aid of this Mr. Hanbei. And, of course, it's not as if this soldier was of no help to us at all. After all, those few doors. Thank you for your help, Mr. Xavier. Well, it was mainly the work of this traveler. If not for them, I doubt that I would have achieved anything at all. Is that so? Thank you, traveler. I apologize for my previous attitude towards you. Thank you again for protecting this island. You're most welcome. Don't be so humble. If it weren't for you, I probably would have been stuck outside just watching events play out. However, I do have a question for you, Mr. Soldier. I recall you telling me previously that your most rigorous superior had to return to the city to hand in those most complicated documents. I imagine that was a terribly grueling ordeal. But now that the Mikage furnace has returned to normal, I wonder where he might be. Well, as to what Sir Hanbei is busy with, one of our superiors, a man named Mikoshi Ganjiro, came by earlier to ask me for a detailed report. After listening to my report, Sir Mikoshi Ganjiro became quite interested in this matter. According to what he said afterwards, our mutual superiors have found that Sir Hanbei's work ethic to be quite praiseworthy. They have thus decided to appoint Sir Hanbei to the post of foreign attaché to Sumeru. I have heard that he will be staying there, ensuring that the most vital supply line of mushrooms between Inazuma and Sumeru shall remain open and smooth. A most critical role, indeed. Of course, Sir Hanbei is a perfect fit for such a key post. Sir Hanbei is presently awaiting orders in the city, waiting for the right time to set off. Ah, that's wonderful. Good for him. Still, having lost such a fine gentleman, however, shall we fill the gaping void that his now vacant post? I recommended a few people suited to the job. It was decided that a craftsman named Yosuke would be in charge of all future maintenance work on the Mikage furnace. Ah, that sets my heart at ease. But still, let us not speak of that anymore. Now then, Mr. Soldier, please give my share of remuneration to this traveler as well. Ah, yes, traveler. This is also for you. Please take it. This is the blueprint that I previously purchased from a certain craftsman. I had plans to bring this blueprint back to my homeland as a souvenir, but it seems that I shall be staying in Inazuma for a while. I doubt that I'll be returning anytime soon. So, I'll give it to you as a gift. Oh, thank you. You're most welcome, my friend. You've been a great help to me. Please allow me to invite you to my first viewer when I finish Totara Tales. Oh, and I have another simple favor to ask. Ooh, a stool. For a stool pigeon. That's great. he had something else he wanted to ask, and then he vanished. What happened? Xavier? Where are you? Is he back over here? Maybe we'll go over there and check. Nope, he's not here. Okay. Maybe that's not what I wanted. Alright. Through the mist. Nope. Okay, so this one. Speak to Kama. Okay. Hey, Kama, why do you look like somebody from that island? What's the matter? We ran into some very concerning things on Surumi Island. Your point being? We'd like to know what your relationship with the island is. Miss Sumida would like to know more about your relationship to Surumi Island. Alright, I understand. Kama is my family's. Just consider it my clan's name. Our ancestor was from Surumi Island. What? Why didn't Miss Sumida tell us any of that? I'm guessing she doesn't know either. That's because I never told her. But why? Because she never asked. If she asked, I would have told her. But since she hasn't, I'm simply her boatman. I follow her to Yashiori Island and gather reference materials. I smuggle snacks from Liyue. I listen to her read books. I think this is a good deal. So then, about Surumi Island, my ancestors could not stomach what was happening on Surumi Island and left. So we built a small boat and followed the path of the so-called Thunderbird. He went to Serie Island? That's right. My ancestors lived on Serie for a long time. Sometime later, the Thunderbird destroyed Surumi Island, and even later on, it was killed on Serie. The island became nigh uninhabitable, so we migrated to Kananazuka. What about Kosaki Village and Asa Shrine? Asa Shrine was constructed to suppress the Thunderbird's power, or so I heard, while Kosaki Village was built to house those who had relocated to Serie to make offerings at the shrine. Our family was lucky enough to survive these various catastrophes, and so we began working in Tatarasuna. Afterward, having despaired of the way in which the then inspector acted, my ancestors resigned and moved to Narukami Island. Previously, we even made a tidy sum of Mora and Rito during doing business, but by the time it came to my father's generation, we had little to our name but a pile of debts. You really remember history very clearly. Each generation of our family will tell our story to the one that follows. We have a strong oral tradition. It is said that this was due to our earliest ancestor claiming that he had given up everything, save for the reason he had left in the first place. Before my father passed on, he claimed that we were the last scions of the people of Surumi Island, although that hardly counts for much. We were no illustrious clan, like one might consider the Haragi or Kamisato to be. The only thing he left to me was a single small boat. Why did your ancestors leave Surumi Island? We hold that it's because the Thunderbird showed favor to a certain child, which the priests then decided to sacrifice to it. Our ancestors could not accept such a thing, so he left. He originally wanted to take the child with him, but it seems that the other parties stayed of their own accord. That must have been really hard for him. So the unnatural occurrences on the island, they must be the result of very large-scale ley line disorder. It is said that the sound of Surumi Island being destroyed could be heard all the way from Serie. Was the Thunderbird really that powerful? Considering that it could reduce Serie Island to such a state. My father did take me to Surumi once, to see where it all began. Apparitions of the past would appear amidst the sea of fog, illusions replaying past events, namely the final ceremony held on the island, albeit one in which the flow of time is all wrong. The Thunderbird then destroyed Surumi Island, resulting in a great storm, and then it started all over again. So that's the reason why those people didn't take any notice of us, because they were all illusions of the past. Rather convenient, I'd say. There's no meaning in speaking to the islanders. They are simply shadows created by the ley line disorders. However, there is one exception, which is the child who was the offering to the Thunderbird. I believe this to be the Ryu you spoke of. But that means we've got to save him. I wouldn't worry about this. They're all ultimately illusions created by the ley lines. No wonder the Maoshiro disappears. Huh. So the whole ghost Maoshiro thing Miss Sumida talked about was true. But never mind all that. Paimon thinks we should at least try to help Rue. Even if he is an illusion, he's still Paimon's friend. Well, it doesn't matter to me either way. I have no love for Surumi, nor do I have any for my father's talk of bloodlines and history. If I were Lady Sumida, I would say something like, if the cycle of the sea and fog can be broken, then that history may also be ended. It would make a good story. Haha, very funny. But you didn't laugh. Really? I did, in fact, find it quite interesting. Well, sure. Either way, thanks for telling us all this stuff, Kama. Lady Sumida commissioned you. I have said enough, I believe. Go to Surumi Island and look for Rue. Okay. Oh. Healed. Awesome. Rue. Or Ryu. Or Rue. Oh no. Looks like Rold's here too. Oh, is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. That's a new quest. Ah, so you're still on this island as well. That's great. How have you been lately? Any shocking discoveries? Let's hear them, shall we? Nothing earth-shaking, I'd say. Ah, but that's normal. Don't sweat it, I'd say. Islands like this never lack for mysteries, and I have full confidence that you'll stumble upon something eventually. Actually, Paimon's got a question. What are you doing here, Rold? Me? Oh, I was just packing my things up and preparing to leave. The fog here is too bizarre. Step into it for a bit, and you lose your way, and before you know it, you're right back where you started. I'd forgotten the path that Kama pointed out to me before, so I tried looking for some native to show me the way, but I couldn't find any path no matter how I tried. My compass, the shadows on the ground, none of these help in telling directions here. I've even tried using my shoes, but nope, I couldn't take a single step further into the fog. Your shoes? He means using them as waymarkers. What? As expected of you. You're well versed in adventuring tricks, indeed. You've got much to learn, Paimon. Yes, much to learn you have, Paimon. Oh, come on. That's just called trying your luck. Paimon doesn't have to learn that. Either way, my progress has ground to a halt. If I had tied a rope to a nearby tree and tried to advance while holding on to it, its other end tightly, I could probably have made a few more attempts. So why didn't you try? Again, I used up the backup shoes that I brought along to help tell which way I was going. So they were one and donesies, huh? Well, they shouldn't have been, but I threw too many of them and kept forgetting to retrieve them, so I ran out over time. You know. Wait, that's right. I finally remember. I've got something to ask you. Well, well, what a surprise. Sorry. As you know, I have a rather shameful habit of constantly forgetting things. My poor memory has gotten me into hot water more than a few times, especially since I'm an adventurer and all. And one of my goals for coming to Surumi Island was to collect something known as a fluorescent fungus. According to Sango, these fungus can help improve one's memory and relieve strain on one's brain. That said, they can even improve visual acuity. The last time I came here with Kama, I was so preoccupied with meeting the locals that I forgot to collect any. I also didn't expect that I would encounter such trouble after coming to the island on my own. It's a real shame. So, if you still have adventuring plans, could you help me pick a few of those fluorescent fungus? Sure. Thank you so much. How much does he want? Hello there. Vivido's Gabby fairy friend. And hello to you, Mr. Forgetful. Paimon is Paimon. Don't you forget that. I won't, little Paimon. Wait, were you just playing Paimon? Where did your manners go? You know what, Vivido? Just give this guy those weird mushrooms already. Paimon's not talking to him. Will this be enough? 10 of them. Oh, alright. This should be enough, yes. Thank you ever so much. By the way, if you find anything interesting near the island ceremonial site, do give me a shout as well. Yes, I do believe that you have a Fontaine-built camera with you, right? That's a rather expensive gadget, to be sure. I should really get myself one of those, should my budget allow. I've heard local historians say that ancient natives of Surumi Island would use paintings to depict ancient, now unremembered history onto the rock walls of caves, and that most of these murals have lasted over 1,000 years. During my previous trip here, I was able to catch a glimpse of these images by ceremonial firelight. They occupied my thoughts for several restless nights, and were most hard to forget indeed. I don't believe that anyone has ever witnessed the murals in full. But if you could bring me back proof of their existence, this will surely constitute a major breakthrough for the Adventurers Guild in the field of historical academia. If you find those legendary murals, take as many clear pictures of them as you can. I will purchase the photos from you to use in my diaries for a fair price and reward you for your trouble to boot. What do you say? Sure. Thank you very much. Hello there, you two. Found anything lately? We're working on it. Rest here a bit if you're tired. Remember, maybe have a fluorescent fungus or two. Yeah, easy for you to say. Didn't we give you those mushrooms in the first place? Ah, come now, don't sweat the small stuff. I mean, I've been eating them, haven't I? You forgetful. Okay. Take a photo of the ruined murals. The Saga of the Forgetful. Alright, well, we're not going to do that. We are doing this one. Hello, little blue bird. Did we not already clear this? I guess we did. Yeah. Ooh.
Is this an answer from this world?
Key fence, self-restraint.
Hit. He. Yep. Get. Hup. Hua. Hit. He. Hup. Hup. Yep. Huh. Get. Hup. Hit. Hup. He. Get. Hup. Hua. Yep. Hit.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Hup. He. Huh.
No pain, no gain.
Looks like last time we should be able to find him as long as we go through the gate. Let's hope we're in time. Rue's not here. Maybe he's deeper inside. We need to find him and quick. If not, the islanders are going to sacrifice him to the Thunderbird. According to what Kama said. Yeah, Paimon knows that all that happened here are illusions and constantly repeat themselves. But if that's the case, doesn't that mean that Rue's been sacrificed to the Thunderbird? Archon only knows how many times? It's just too sad. We've got to help him, no matter what. You're right, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll keep this close.
Hey, fungus. Aha. Ipa and Makira. No, wait, it's an illusion, wasn't it? Isn't Rue lucky? Don't be silly. Oh, sorry. And the fact that I'm the one doing work over here makes it worse. That's Ipa and Makiri. Looks like they're making offerings to the perch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. What's your thought? They said that the perches are key to the ceremony, so people need to make offerings there and protect them. Well, the ceremony won't be able to continue if we destroy the perches, right? But they're illusions of the past. Well, even if that's so, don't you think it's worth a shot? Since these islanders love the Thunderbird and perches and stuff so much, let's just give Reckonum a go. They said that the perches contain the Thunderbird's power. Maybe they'll react if we blow them away. Okay, but like, how are we supposed to do that? Okay.
Let it rain. Hey!
Some tingly stuff flew by. Just stand around. Let's get looking. Okay. Aha.
Steady as stone. Go, go, Baron Bunny! Bet you can't keep up with me!
No. Okay. Oh.
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up.
Mm. What did that do? Oh, it works! It really works! Come on, let's go get the rest. The perch, what's going on here? Oh boy, alright. Well, that's not entirely what I wanted to know. Go away, I'm just looking for the perch. I don't remember where it is. Here. Damn it. Just want to find the perch. Here we are.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Quake! Yeah! Yeah!
Leave it all to me.
Let's spark things up.
No escape.
So close to getting there. I'm just like, can I get it from here? I don't know if I can. but I'm gonna try. Because that would be awesome. Oh, come on. Oh. I don't think that got it. But it's close. Ugh. That looks like it's just there. Ugh. Oh well.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Ah, it's like right there.
You're in for a little shock.
I must leave no stone unturned. Go, go, Baron Bunny! Heep. Huh? Hua. You. Heep. Hua. Yeep. Let it rain. Hup, hup, hit, heep, yeah, hua, heep. Get him. Hup, hup, heep, hup. Hit, heep.
Oh my.
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
try not to enjoy this too much.
I must leave no stone unturned. Bet you can't keep up with me. No escape.
My.
Let it rain. I'll race you there. Steady as stone. Time to clean up. Someone needs assistance. All in a day's work.
There. Now, let's head to the ceremonial site.
You seem tired. Would you like... Leave it all to me. Hey!
broke this quest. Yep. Yep. There's Paimon. I broke ya. I'm sorry, Paimon. Alright. This should be all those perches. Let's hope that that's enough to stop the ceremony. Well, let's just hope so. We've got no clue where Rue is. Well, if we want to be sure that we've disrupted the ceremony, we should go to the ceremonial site. That's right. Rue always wanted us to take part in that ceremony. Let's hope it doesn't end the same way this time. There we go. You flee from the storm together with Paimon. That was close. We barely managed to get out. So this is the storm that Kama talked about. It could have been the result of us destroying the perches. That's true. They did have power in them after all. Uh-oh. If it's storming out there, Rue might be in danger. I'm not sure we'll be able to find him. It'll be hard, yeah, but we should go back and check on him anyway. Well, let's double back and see if we can find him then, huh? Okay. There he is. Ah, there's Rue. Rue, you're all right. Rivito, Paimon. Why? Why did you do this? Huh? I thought the two of you were good, strong people. And that you'd be different from the others. You came back to look for me. Listen to everything I said. I thought the ceremony would go well this time. But we want to stop the ceremony. That way you'll be safe. We're just trying to help. But you're not helping. Back then, something happened. Something went wrong. Things were going so well. But when I woke up, I found that the island had become like this. Everyone was weird. No one could see me. No one could hear me. Then after a while, a storm would start, and it would be super scary. At these times, only what Wakukau, Owina, and Aotake wouldn't be struck by lightning. I'd hide there and wait for the storm to end. But once the thunder stopped, everything would repeat all over again. I would wake up, and everything would be doing the same thing. Capetzier's missing, too. I couldn't find her, not even on Mount Kana. The ceremony must have gone wrong. We must have made her angry. That's why I prepared another ceremony, and another, but it always ends the same. That's why I had the idea to bring in people from the outside. I thought that you were my friends, and that you'd help me. Actually, hold on. Who is Capatzier anyway? She's the Thunderbird, isn't she? That's right. That's what they call her. She's our guardian deity. If the ceremony goes smoothly, Capatzier will be pleased. That way, everyone will be happy. In the past, Capatzier paid no attention to the people who were offered to her, but I'm different. That's why I have to make sure that the ceremony goes well. That way, everyone can go back to normal and live their lives again. Big brother Ipa, big sister Makiri will get married, and Kina and Kita will grow up and become great adventurers. And once things are better here, big sister Saya will come back. Big brother Kama, too. And Dad will no longer have to be afraid of Capetzier's wrathful lightning. And everyone will realize that the outside world is in a bad place, because there are good people like you in it. So why? Why did you ruin the ceremony? Because this isn't right. That's not true. This is right. Don't come back here again. There's gonna be another storm. It's gonna be super scary. Just go already. I don't want to see you ever again. Let's go and report to Miss Sumida. You're right. Let's go. But chances are the perches will just return to normal. I mean, maybe, hopefully. If that place is in like a perpetual time loop. Unless we get back here and something's wrong. Ah, it's you two. Have there been any new developments? Well, we kind of screwed everything up. I've got it. Now, let's break this down simply. According to your plot, the flow of time in Surumi Island does not match that of the outside world. If it were me, I certainly would, as you have, ascribe this to a special leyline disorder. I doubt that such a leyline disorder could occur naturally, so let's just say it fell from the skies. Maybe it was a fragment of Celestia or something, which then mixed together with the lightning storm created by the Thunderbird to create these phenomena. And I'd give the plot a 4 out of, and I'd give this plot a 4 out of 10, maybe. It's usable, but it's hard to execute. There should be a more elegant way of writing this. What do you mean when you say plot? Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing of particular note. So if we want to push the story forward, we need a few more plot points in play. For example, the Surumi tragedy was born from a misunderstanding. That's what I'd write anyway. For example, the priest in Rue might have taken the Thunderbird's favor upon Rue as a sign that it wanted him as a sacrifice, but in truth, the Thunderbird might have just liked him in particular. I suppose the resolution to such a plotline would simply be to find a way to convey Rue's feelings to the Thunderbird. Would that really work? Well, I can't say for sure, but I don't think there's any problem with this progression, per se. I remember a very popular series that ran for at least a few dozen volumes with this plot as the basis for its story. You just need to find some way to continuously insert various happenings that pose obstacles to the misunderstanding's resolution and allow it to fester. Why that book? Could we get back on topic? Oh, right, sorry. But according to the developments you've mentioned, since the Thunderbird was vanquished on Seria Island, and Rue himself is but a shade of the past, then you can only avert this catastrophe via some mystical means. This really is quite hard to write. There are so many things that would be hard to explain. Unacceptable. The Chronicles of Sea Fog working title can't be that sort of story. Don't you have any other ideas? Mind if we say something about Kama for a moment? Oh, you've seen him around then? Wait, what? Kama is a descendant of Surumi Island's natives? Let's go look for him, right away. Okay. You head to Rito with Sumida to ask Kama about his ancestry. Yeah, said the traveler says, I'm a descendant of the Surumi Island natives. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? All those times I got you to send those people there. You never asked, Lady Sumida. Well, that is just how you are. But nor will telling Surumi's story edify anyone. My father clung to that story till his dying day. From the time I was young, he would often take me there. It's a gloomy place, one filled with nothing but terrible memories. But had you asked me, Lady Sumida, I would have told you. You should have had a bit more faith in him. You're right. If I had been more willing to ask for his opinion and trusted him more, I wouldn't have had to do this in such a roundabout fashion. I'm sorry, Kama. It's all right. Well then, as a remnant of Surumi Island, what do you think of this? The last scion of Surumi returns to his desolate homeland, only to be caught up in the twisted weft of time. Simply put, you hear the call of your ancestors and head to the mists of Surumi Island, following the sound of the Mashira. You traverse the fog, only to realize as you approach the site of that millennia-old ceremony that you've become the same ancestor who bore your name all those years ago. There you experience the island's final day. Unlike Violet Lightning and Roaring Thunder rend this until Violet Lightning and Roaring Thunder rends the skies. Then you wake, only to have the same day begin again. Well, what do you think? Is this plot the novel is amazing, grand prize worthy? Will this really work? It's not that impressive. I get it. You probably greatly value Surumi's history, so it's no surprise that you might be offended by my fictional appropriation. So how about this, then? I'm not talking about that. Surumi's history doesn't matter that much to me. I just feel that this plot doesn't grab me as much as the Toki Alley Tales or Kino's Travels that you read to me before, nor does it quite flow as freely as the Three Young Nobles. That was blunt of you. Sorry. No, don't apologize at a moment like this. That just feels even more hurtful to me as a writer. Sorry, I shouldn't have apologized. Kiss already. This is so annoying. But most annoying of all is the fact that I can't refute your critique. You just need to write something that Kama will find interesting. Yes, I know. I will do that. Kama's heard a lot of stories, after all. If he finds them interesting, I'm sure my editor will too. Don't give up either, Paimon. Paimon was just thinking. Paimon's never giving up, mind you. Paimon's just thinking. Could we try the method that Miss Sumare just mentioned? Huh? What did you say? I've already forgotten. We could give it a go. But you're the one who said not to give up. Paimon won't either. And anyway, didn't we agree to have a good meal at Kiminami Restaurant once we finish this commission? I don't think I follow exactly, but it's good to see that Paimon's so spirited. You're talking to the illustrious Paimon, after all. Well then, about this commission of ours. We'll continue plumbing the depths of Surumi Island's mysteries. Alright, in that case, I look forward to your next report. How do you adventurers say it again? Ah, right, Ad Astra Abyssosque. Okay. Well, we got a few things to... Alright. Let's... What else do we have? Right. Not doing that, but am going to Asa's shrine for Neko, because she has a quest. Ah, you're here. Great timing. I have need of aid. What's the matter? Thanks to you, the shrine has greatly improved, and we can expect the humans to return very soon indeed. I have been instructing the little ones to maintain a dignified bearing and not to abase themselves before humans. Unfortunately, they are too used to running wild and will not listen to instruction. Nonetheless, I have a cunning plan. Cunning plan? When I was still very, very young, I too enjoyed playing everywhere. In an effort to bring me in line along with the other cats, Hibiki would make a most delicious dish. Delicious, you say? Whenever that meal was served, the cats would come running in from trees and rooftops alike. No matter how hot it was or how scalding our tongues got, we could not resist it. Hibiki would make a huge pot of it every time, and humans and cats would partake together. Even those who visited the shrine would get a share. But Domiki, that glutton, he would always eat so very much. A more undignified sight I have never seen. You want me to make you some food? Very good. Your comprehension is excellent. Yes, I am asking you to make a dish. Not to doubt your wisdom. But do you really know how this dish should be made? Meow meow. Is not leaving such matters to you the very point of this exercise? Must I do everything myself? But that dish was truly a thing of wonder. Even after wandering far off or having spent years and years without it, I still remember its flavor. Well, looks like this is a job for us. It's for the shrine's sake, after all. What's in that meal? Of course, I remember. Fish meat, animal meat, water-grown grass, and white rice. Oh, so that's fish, raw meat, seagrass, and rice, huh? How was it made then? I do not recall. Looks like we'll have to ask a chef. Sure, but where do we find a chef who knows how to make cat food? Let's ask Taisuke and Etsuko. Maybe they'll know what to do. Taisuke. Miss Etsuko, where should we go next? I think we'll rest for a while. It's you. Is there anything we can do for you? We need to find a reliable chef. You're looking for a chef? On Sarai Island? Well, here's the thing. Neko would like us to... Make dinner. So, Lady Neko wants you to prepare some food, is that right? Darn it. If only I had some skill in cooking. In other words, you'd like a chef who can help you figure out how to make something a cat would like out of these ingredients, right? Let me think. A chef. Well, why don't you try going to Inazuma City and looking for Kiminami Anna at Kiminami Restaurant. She's a very nice person and she's good at cooking as well. She should be able to help you out. Thanks, we'll go look for her. No need to thank us. Off you go then. Taisuke and I will still need to lay some plans for future exploration. Well, I hope that this shrine really does thrive. Otherwise, the hard work you and Neko put into fixing it up might go to waste. Hopefully not. Oh, Kiminami. Hello, welcome to Kiminami Restaurant. Would you like something? Oh, it's you, Miss Kamisato's friend. Come in, come in. What can I help you with? So, I need to make Neko a meal. Neko? Might that be a cat's name by any chance? You know who Neko is? No, I just thought it was a fitting name for a cat. That's some strong intuition you've got there. Never mind that for now. This is how it happened. There's an Asaz shrine on Seria Island, and that shrine is home to a talking cat. And that cat asked you to make it a meal. Is this really true? I've never heard of such a thing. You can go and have a look yourself. Seria Island, was it? I'll go there for sure if I get the chance. So about Neko's meal. Oh, right, I nearly forgot about that. Let me think. A dish that a cat would enjoy, huh? Is it gonna be difficult? It's gonna be difficult, isn't it? This is a challenge to the Kiminami family name. I'm going to overcome it, no matter what. Now then, I believe that fish, raw meat, seagrass, and rice will make a dish that even cats will fall over themselves to get a taste of. Leave it to me. Paimon wants some. Actually, me too. No problem. Let me consider how I'm going to structure this recipe. In the meantime, help me prepare 3 servings of seagrass. You got it. It'll be in your hands then. Just 3 servings will do. Once you find them, come back and give them to me. Have you found the 3 servings of seagrass? Yes. Great. Give me a moment. I think I know what to do now. Kiminami Anna starts cooking. It's done. Ooh, that smells awesome. Paimon really wants to try some. What should we call this, Since it's for a talking cat, let's call this the Invigorating Kitty Meal. Well then, here's your dish to go. Yes, and let me write the recipe down for you as well. Ooh, guess Vivito-made kitty meals are on the menu in the near future. What are you, Paimon? A cat? Hey, that's rude. Good food is a universal language, don't you know? Anyway, thanks a bunch, Miss Kiminami. It's alright, don't worry. Just take this meal and the recipe as a present for Neko. I'll be sure to head down to the SS Shrine and pay her a visit once I find the time. Alright, off you go. Don't keep Neko waiting. Oh, it's so cute. This smell. You've done it, then. That we have. Yum, yum, wonderful. Allow me to have a taste. It's somewhat different from how Hibiki used to make it. It should be pretty good. Come on, let's have a go at it. Oh, this is great. You know, is Neko unhappy that it tastes different from how this Hibiki person used to make it? It's very good. You are most reliable indeed. Glad you enjoyed it. It is quite different from how Hibiki used to make it, yes. But when I ate it, the feeling it gave me was the same as the feeling of eating together with Hibiki. Why is this so, human? Are you humans capable of some strange magic? It's probably the passion of the person who made it. Still, you have my thanks. Long years it has been since I last tasted something this good. The little ones will love it as well. Could you please bring me this meal to them as well? Since I enjoy it, they should too. Perhaps they will be more obedient after eating such a wonderful meal. So now I have to make that meal, which means I need a cooking pot. Which means I need a cooking pot. Dang. You guys wouldn't have a camp set up nearby. Of course not. You're useless! And I didn't make a campfire. Or a cook fire. Kosegi Village. There's bound to be one around here. A camp with no campfire. How perfect. Okay. How about you? Nope. Maybe near here. At least have a village. What's a village without a campfire? This village, apparently. Sorry, miss, I am looking for a campfire, and there is nothing in this village. Ugh. Seriously? Well. I doubt there's going to be anything here. Nope. Well, let's just head to Inazuma. Because there will be a cookfire here. Alright. Oh, it would help if I learned the recipe. Oh. Where is it? Kitty, kitty, kitty. It looks like a cat. There we go, invigorating kitty meal. Cook. I need 3 of them. All right. Well, that should do it. Let's head back to an enigmatic page. Oh, sorry, kitty. Hello, Echo. Have you brought the meal to the little ones? They absolutely love it. Is that so? Wonderful, wonderful. It has been too long since I ate something so wondrous. Though I now need neither food nor water, the taste of a meal with rice is always too great a temptation. The little one, that little one was named Mishi, precisely because that is the best thing I could think of in all the world. So what was the name of the dish that Hibiki would make? A name. Dishes need names. This one's called Invigorating Kitty Meal, you know. What a complicated name. Still, I do not hate it. And you are right. Meals are good things, and all good things should have names. I will ask Hibiki when she returns. You can make her your dish then, too. And she will make you hers. And then you should be able to eat 2 different yet delicious dishes. Indeed, that is all the more reason for me to restore this shrine. When Hibiki returns, we shall all eat together. Thank you. This is most delicious. So, now we need to enter the chasm. At the very least, I would like to unlock the map. Even if we're not going to be able to do much tonight.
I won't let you down.
Nope. You're an ice person, huh?
Hit. He.
Nope, that's nope. Orb of the Blue Depths. Okay. And a gloomy statue. Two-legged one, do not, they're not. But the mushrooms can't be talking, right? Is this mushroom talking to us? Aha. Oh, it's not what I'm gonna do. Oh, got that. So let's see. We are just looking to get the teleport and move on. Love the bioluminescence. Very pretty. Hmm. Oop.
To dust!
Steady as stone.
Let's spark things up a little.
Ah!
Yeah! Ha! What? Ruh! Yeah! Yeah!
Let it rain. Yeah. Whoa. Ah! Yep. Whoa. Hup.
My.
He. All in a day's work.
Ah, there you are. Okay, and so that way. Oh. Ugh, really?
Over here. Go, go, Barret Bunny.
Yeah! 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 Ha! What? Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
As a dutiful maid would. Oh, now you've got me worked up. Yeah.
Yeah!
Let me amuse myself.
Yeah!
Hey! I must leave no stone unturned.
Wait, stop. Who are you? Why are you here? Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you attacking me? You're one to talk. We saw you sneaking around. Since you're the bad guy here, why don't you explain yourself first? Katerina. My name is Katerina Schnevinia. My name is the most I can divulge. My apologies. We just want to know what happened. We aren't trying to interrogate you. Sorry, that's really all I can disclose. What are the Vidui doing here? That's classified. Come on. Bad guys do have a thing for being secretive. You're right. We're the bad guys, and that's what we do. Alright, time's up for the question and answer session. We've got company. Ugh.
He, you, he, huah, hup, hup, here. He, ha. No one escapes my sight. Hup, huah, he, ha. You, hup, hup. Hit. Hup. Hua. You.
Thank you for not stabbing me in the back. Feelings mutual. Although I don't know where you got that impression, this isn't a romantic place to try hitting on me. Come to my hideout if you wish to talk. Katarina leaves. Isn't she a Fatui? Is it really okay to just let her go inside and instead of sending her to the Millith? Alright, Paimon gets it. Forget it. She didn't hurt us after all. Let's let her off the hook this time, shall we? Oh. Okay. We're not doing that. Right? Yeah.
Is this an answer from this world?
Hello, Chiffon. Cough, cough. Vivito, you're here. What are you doing here? What's wrong? You don't look so good. Did I annoy you in some way? Paimon's having trouble telling who looks worse between the two of you. The road ahead is very dangerous. You need to get more rest. You know, everyone's actually really concerned about you. Please, don't care so little about your own safety. Of course I know they're worried. But it's like I said before, this is what an adventurer's life should be like. No adventurers in this world would balk in the face of danger, and I have no wish to lie in bed in my dotage, withered by age, relying on others to eat or even to get myself to the toilet. If the alternative is stability and boredom, I'll choose danger any day. I'd rather lay my life down here than lie in some cushy bed waiting for time to claim me. I belong here. I know it. A comfy job with the ministry, that's not for me. Khedive's Mora, it doesn't own me. And as opposed to those lucky few who have visions, adventurers, exploration, challenge, these are the things that can only be truly experienced by normal people like us. So when it comes down to it, it's all about you, huh? Haven't you spared a single thought for others? I've said it before, this is my own personal business. It's got nothing to do with anyone else. I'm sorry that they feel bad about the matter, but must you really go deep into such dangerous places? You want to leave a memory of yourself behind, do you? Yes, I mean, no, I mean, yes. I don't want to be forgotten. At least this way I'll leave some maps behind, and I'll have borne witness to the sights of the chasm, and I would have accomplished all of this, stepping into the realm of forbidden as a normal human being. And the trail of the Yaksha who defended Liyue in legends might be behind this gate, if I could reach that place. I don't know if I can make it there, but I wish that I could get closer to these unknown places. Perhaps we might truly find the reason for the anomalies here in the chasm. Everyone needs rest, ordinary not, or there may be worse things behind that gate. Everyone needs rest, ordinary or not. We're all worried about you. Please don't take such poor care of yourself. What you need to do right now is regain your strength. Please, go back to camp and take a rest. What you need to do now is regain your strength. Yep, that's right. You should totally get some more rest. The road ahead is still plenty dangerous. You can just wait for us to finish clearing the obstacles ahead before following after. It won't be too late. Anyway, someone needs to record down what we've seen, right? If no one records the stuff, no one will remember it after all. You got a point there, Paimon. I get it. I'll go back if you insist. But please, you keep your wits about you as well. We will. Stay safe on the way back now. Don't die. Paimon has no idea if she really heard a word we said. Open sesame. Huh? That crystal looks familiar. Let's have a look, shall we? It's a Lumenstone ore. Ooh, it's raw Lumenstone ore. That's what Jinmu and Jikon call it. Fatui Action Log Part 4. An explosion has occurred. Cause unknown. The Makosh device, which should have theoretically been able to clear the abyssal corruption from this place, has overloaded and been destroyed. The black pollutant on the main fragment has begun to regenerate. We need to sum up what we've learned thus far. One of several hard strikes aimed at the key stress points on the main fragment can cause the black matter to retreat. Our scouting parties have discovered human activity in different locations. Whether they are human or some other creature is unclear, but perhaps they might even be the culprit behind the black matter's propagation.
Quake!
Leave it all to me. Steady as stone.
another orb. And a deathly statuette. Black Serpent Knight Windcutter. Shadowy Husk Defender. Animated pitch black archer. Certain amount deploys a shield blocking damage if you try to hit characters defended by shields. Okay. Let's see. This lands power of the winds. Its attacks becomes faster and stronger when they hit shielded characters at the cost of its own health. Frog. Oh, photo. Okay, that was weird. This tunnel is so long. Why did someone shut it behind a giant gate? What will we find inside?
All in a day's work.
Who knows? But there's another Lumenstone. Whoa. This doesn't look like a natural cave. It looks like something huge cut right through this place instead. Huh? Actually rammed right through might be more accurate. You know, do you think this floating thingy looks rather familiar? This resembles what we saw at the top of Dragonspine. Their smell or aura is pretty similar. Whatever it is, it's really spooky. What have you discovered? Huh? Whatever it is, this is pretty creepy. You know, doesn't that stone tablet look kind of new to you? It doesn't look like it fits in with the ruins around it at all. Although the inscription cannot be understood per se, a little observation reveals that the engraving is a map of the surrounding area, and that the other pictures have something to do with the floating crystal. So the big crystal has 5 weird devices around it, and these lines are connected to the crystal. Ugh, Paimon can't read this. Why is this diagram so messy? Looks like we need to activate those 5 devices. Then, someone needs to hit the crystal or something? And then the black spots will disappear? I guess they just forgot to draw those splotches. So the application of external force can speed up the purification. After that, wait a minute. Why did they draw this big worm? Seems like this stone tablet is telling us to beware of the super big worm. Perhaps it's warning us to be aware of stepping on worms? So hitting the crystal will awaken some kind of giant creature. That sounds a lot easier to get. But still, we've got to try before we know for sure. Also, look at that purplish black stuff. It's all over that big crystal. Looks pretty similar to that dark mud we encountered before, too. This looks exactly as depicted on the stone tablet. Well, let's start from activating those devices. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, very fearless of you. Well, we're already here, so we might as well do something. And now we've unlocked the map. And we're gonna unlock this teleport. And that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight, because it's late and this is gonna take longer than I thought. But hey, we got a lot done. Not exactly what I wanted to. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go clear the rest of those. So it looks like we have, from the look of things, let's go to Inazuma real quick. So we finished clearing the electrical nonsense from Tatarasuna on Kananazuka. So we should be able to explore Kananazuka with minimal issues. Sarai Island, Neko still probably has a couple more things for us to do. So we'll, obviously go check on that tomorrow. Or whenever I, stream again. As for Surumi Island, it looks like I'm just supposed to kind of go back and maybe explore. We'll see if we can run into Miss Surumi again or talk to Kama and see if they have anything to say about it tomorrow that can maybe clear that up. Do that quest and Sarai Island quest to finish it. The electricity in Sarai Island should be also fairly under control, so we should be able to explore this place without too much issues. And that means we need to do Kananazuka. I think after Kananazuka, maybe we should do Yashori. I'm trying to think. So the Sakura tree, the sacred Sakura. I need to upgrade the Electrograna in order to fully explore the areas that have barriers that are too strong for the current Electrograna that I have. Which means I need to find more of the Electroculae, which means if I can go through and finish exploring all of the islands one at a time in order, should, in theory, be able to upgrade that and be able to completely explore Serie and Surumi without having to, constantly revisit. Can't say that for Kananazuka and Yoshori. There are a couple things on Narukami that we haven't gotten. And the only way to do that is to upgrade the Electrograna some more. So, yeah. And then we haven't even touched Yoshori or Watatsumi. So there's that as well. And then we still have to finish the Chasm. But we'll finish the Chasm next time, for sure. Oh, while we're here, we have one more thing to do. I have, in my inventory, 10 acquaint fates from doing stuff, so that means we're gonna do pull. So let's wish on our Wanderlust invocation. Purple. Ferris. Black Tassel.
Hello, I'm Yao Yao, a lowly disciple of the Adeptus Streetwear Rambler. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you encounter any difficulties outdoors, then let me help you. Oh, by the way, I brought some fried radish balls with me. Help yourself. Don't eat too many, though. Too much oily stuff is hard work for your body. If you're still hungry, I also brought a freshly washed radish and some vinegar. So I could make you a shredded radish salad if you want.
She's adorable. And she has a little bunny creature. Fair Shadow, Sharpshooter's Oath, Raven Bow, Sharpshooter's Oath, Skyrider's Sword, Raven Bow, Cool Steel. So we got one new character. Cool. So let's take a quick peek at her. Okay, Yao Yao. What do you need? Okay. Do you need chilies? Oh, what's that? Queller Creeper. From the Dendrohypostasis. We haven't encountered that. So that must be in Sumeru, I would imagine. Oh, she's a spear user. Okay. What spears do I have? I don't have a ton. Well, let's see. Damage against slimes. Ugh, I really need some better. White tassel. I have that on Arlecchino though. If I could upgrade that. I'll just give her the black tassel for now, because it's already kind of, you know, whatever. What's the increases crit rate and normal attack speed. I'll need to look into how to build her. So she's got spears. And then enter aiming mode to adjust the thrown direction. Okay, you throw her. Throwing out white jade radishes will explode. Okay, throws out white jade radishes that will explode upon hitting characters, dealing dendro damage. If all nearby characters have more than 70% HP remaining, then it will throw a radish at the nearby opponent. If nearby characters have 70% or less HP remaining, we'll throw a radish at the character with the lowest HP percentage remaining. So it heals or does damage. Interesting. White jade radishes generated will be changed to heal and damage according to the skill. Explosions will heal all nearby party members, and the dendro damage they deal will be viewed as elemental burst damage. And then the little Yugi jumps and does dendro damage. Okay. Tailing on tiptoes. When Yaya is in the party, your characters will not startle crystal flies and certain other animals when getting near them. Oh, that's nice. White jade radishes explode. Blah blah blah. Effects okay. Starcutter. While affected by Adeptal Legacy, Yaya is constantly throwing white jade radishes at nearby opponents. When she is sprinting, jumping, or running, she can go run. Okay, interesting. Cool. So she's good for like exploration for sure. Achievements. What did we unlock here? Inazuma. Resolve the crisis on the Migage furnace. What do we have here? Reach max level of the Sacred Sakura. Complete Orobashi's Legacy. Okay, so that's a quest, I'm assuming. Land of Striking Thunder, light up the Narkarma and cut up some arrows at the Inazuma map. Okay. What about here? Watatsumi. Complete Moonbathe Deep. Okay. Chronicles of Sea Fog. Depths. Complete 409. Complete a certain author's reference gathering commission. So, yeah. So we haven't finished Tsurumi. Okay. That is the Serenity Pot. That's done. Okay. Complete the map. So we did that. Unlock all the teleport points. We have a couple that we're missing. Follow Sele, open treasures, mechanisms, enhance the Lumenstone adjuvant to the highest level, complete the exploration commission. So, not quite done with that. Not quite done with the, So, yeah. We've got things to do and stuff to gather, so. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. And we will catch you later.